Howdy. Thanks for coming, y'all.
Hello. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Um
Oh, yeah.
this is the I'm gonna yell about getting getting doxxed for clout.
Yes, please. As you were saying before we went live, you need to do the, Republican person with a huge GoFundMe um grift. If only it were, except it's not a grift in this
Yeah.
case. It's just
If
something
I
that
was
actually happened.
if I was a fucking Republican right wing person who had killed someone, or it just this had seen this
Right.
the same thing had happened, I'd have a giant GoFundMe that was like $1 billion. But yeah, mostly I just
Oh,
don't I don't want to like let this shit stop me from streaming. So yesterday some of you were probably here. Uh we were streaming and somebody posted a previous address of mine in the chat and also was calling me at the same time. So yeah, that was pretty upsetting to see.
really
Um,
scary.
so I spent all day today, kind of like locking shit down um, but I'm assuming that, and I apologize if you're in the chat and like trying to chat. We kind of have the chat super locked down today. You probably noticed the chat is not on screen, um, which all this stuff will be temporary, but we want to just make sure that everything is super locked down for right now. Um, but yeah. So I'm assuming the person that did this probably I know. I'm assuming I probably know you, and I'm assuming you're probably watching. Um, so I just like I just wanted to say genuinely ask for the help that you need. Like I've been trying to think all day exactly what I wanted to say, and just I'm not your enemy. Like the fights that are exist right now in this fucking world are so big and against such fucking monsters. And I know that you think that trans people are like the epitome of that monster. And I know your life probably sucks because my life sucks, and most people's lives fucking suck right now. Um, but genuinely, please like reach out to the people around you, whether it's like parent or a therapist or just a friend. Like it's okay that it sucks. Like we're all just trying to fucking live. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say, you know, to that person. So
Yeah. Yeah. If you're putting that much energy into trying to find information to hurt this person, like there's something going on there. um and whatever it is that has you that incensed, it's not what the narrative in your mind is telling you right now
yeah,
that it is.
it's not
um
it's not worth all that.
no, and that's not going to fix it.
We
And
are
you're also not going to stop her from streaming.
yeah.
And it's very pointed that you, I don't know, that you picked her to harass, and we're not going to let that happen. And we're not going to let, you know, people take that away from her, or from, any of us that people go after. Um, and so yeah, so for now the chat is on a pretty hard lockdown. It's only for people who have been following for a long time, who have verified credentials, emails. So, it's a lot harder to make duplicate accounts. And somebody who just starts joining the stream who hasn't ever watched before and hasn't been following for an extended period of time is not able to chat. So, um,
But
that means plenty of other people can be here. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, but if that's you, please follow. These, we these restrictions will not go on for that long, and you can get in the chat. Uh, you know, soon.
Yeah. 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 And so if you do want to be able to be in the chat, make sure to follow and make sure that you have an account that's verified in terms of like email verification and all that stuff. And then just wait. And it'll be a while. It'll be a few streams before you'll be able to participate in the chat, but that's just to help. That'll really put a big bumper on things because up to this point, the only issues with harassment we've had to deal with is just your standard, very juvenile person saying a slur or like some inane transphobic thing in the chat that was not even especially targeted and
And that
very random.
and that's literally only happened like once or twice.
Yeah, yeah, it hasn't happened that much. We haven't had to deal with hate raids, and we have protections in place now to prevent that kind of stuff as well. Um, and this was just a big uptick, and that's kind of gonna change how we're doing things a little bit, just so that there isn't the possibility for somebody putting information in the chat where it's a problem that it was even there, even after we have a chance to ban somebody and delete them. So, this will put a better filter on a lot of that stuff, and then we won't get bots in general and things like that. So that's just good to tidy up
Yeah,
anyway.
Grave.
And
There is a mod setting that basically right now you have to have been following for over a month to chat at all. So, yeah, we have some stuff like that right now. So,
yeah,
I also shout
yeah.
out to SERY_bot. Um, that is a bot that Spoonie plays. That's their username, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
put me onto that should automatically block hate raids. That hasn't been the problem for us yet, but um, and yeah, um, and also thank you for subscribing, Grave. I spent all day locking
Yeah.
some stuff down and spent some money to get some more security for myself in place. So yeah, thank you everybody for being supportive and shit. And hopefully this is just you know just a one-off thing. We have a lot. We have a looks like we have a good amount of more people. Just to say it again, yesterday, when I came into the chat, I'm imagining three big burly bouncers just off screen. I love that.
Yes.
But when I yesterday we were streaming and someone put a my previous address in the chat and then was also calling me. So they had quite a lot of information in the chat. Um, so yeah, I'm assuming it's somebody I know. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, everybody. And we're just gonna finish what we started yesterday, which was just fucking playing. I'm gonna badly play Splatoon.
Whoever you are, you will have to watch this woman play Splatoon. You cannot stop her.
You can't stop the signal. That was what I wanted to. I should have got that. That needs to be a fucking bumper that I could just play from fucking Johnny Mnemonic. You can't stop the signal.
That's right. Yes. And it's sad and it's fucked up that like the good outcome here is that like, you feel really like unnerved for a while and then you lose a lot of time and money dealing with all of this shit because there's just so much. It's so intricate once you have to worry about just everything that you have to do when something like this happens in terms of your cybersecurity and infosec. It's a lot of work, but
Yeah.
we know a lot of people who know about how to handle these things and have lived through these kind of things. Unfortunately, that we know a lot of
Yes.
people.
Yeah. Really, I won't say who it is, but huge shout out to, you know who you are, for the person who's experienced this shit that talked to me, that helped a lot, as well as all the personal friends who have reached out. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, let's play some fucking Splatoon. Um,
Um,
yeah. Does that work for you, Devin? For the PayPal?
uh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. And I will forward anything that comes in the PayPal right now for that. I'll just go straight on to Maddie. I know it looks weird that it's my PayPal, stealing from women's labor yet
I
again.
don't want to do it.
Just transmask things.
It's Devin's PayPal because I don't want to deal with it. I don't. You can also you can go and follow me on my Twitch, which I will put into the chat now, and you can subscribe there too. We can't let Maddie handle money. It's so true. Yeah, so you can do that.
So normally we split that stuff 50-50, but for now we'll just funnel that all ahead to those women handling money. What is this, 2023? Oh yes. Women be shopping.
I be shopping. I'll buy
Didn't Bernie warn us?
I'll buy a broken piece of music equipment. I'll buy a broken ass tape deck. And I can't be trusted with that.
Literally, it's the drill tweet. Like, my monthly budget, $5 for keeping my accounts on lockdown, $2,000 obscure synth equipment from the 80s. Help me, my family's dying. Help me, my family's getting doxxed.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
And yeah, meanwhile, I know you said that we're playing VR chat on Twitch. I'm seeing just chatting.
I think
So,
there was
I don't know.
there was a tag. We still had a tag that said VR chat. I think maybe that was what
Oh
Menmo
yeah.
was seeing.
Mentally, we're always in VR chat. Hope that helps.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be playing Splatoon. Some of you who are IRL friends and are mutuals with us on Switch, feel free to join. I know Photo was able to yesterday, so if anybody else wants to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because thankfully, Nintendo has such good security that we cannot be harassed on Switch Online.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, meanwhile, Splatoon is so good.
I finally have it now, so you have another person to play with.
Yes. I know Nintendo games are ludicrously expensive, but it's so aesthetic and stimmy.
And I'm bad at this game. I was definitely like, this morning when I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We should stream tonight. I don't want to let them get to me. I was like, and also I can play a little bit I can play a little bit more before we stream so that I'll be No, I pressed the wrong button. I could play a little bit more before we stream again so I won't be dog shit. I didn't do that. That didn't happen. So I'm still just as dog shit as I was yesterday. More so because I forgot all the things I learned yesterday.
It's okay, I do think it's easier to pick up than other shooters. Maybe that just is for me. Maybe we'll find out it's not like, it's just something to do with my brain that's like, put the shit on the floor. But
I
You
think
know, you'll try different weapons and you'll find your groove for sure.
yeah, I definitely felt like by the time we stopped yesterday, I definitely felt like I was starting to get it. Part of the thing is, and was true with Zelda. Okay, part of the reason I wanted to stream today is because I was so mad I didn't get to fucking stream Zelda on Friday because I'm so enjoying Zelda and I'm enjoying streaming it, but I don't want to play it off stream. So that was the biggest thing they did is I didn't get to fucking stream Zelda yesterday.
I do also love that as like a motivation structure because it's like, oh, I want to play Zelda, but to play Zelda I have to stream.
Yeah.
But to stream I need to deliver my address and or not my house address, but my address like, you know, like the presidential fireside chat. And handle this situation.
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Maddie's
playing Splatoon.
Maddie,
to do that I have to play Splatoon.
Yep. Maddie's brand is pressing the wrong buttons with abandon on the Switch controller. Take it up with Miyamoto, the Mario man. What's his name? Miyamoto-san, who switched the A and the B buttons on this controller.
Oh, see, that's it's so intuitive to me. I'm so Nintendo pilled that I'm like, that's A and that's B.
No.
Like, so much so that even when I have the little Joy-Con sideways, I'm like, well, you know, X is A now. X is A now. That's totally fine to me. That makes sense. Okay, I have a room ready if you're... unless you also did.
No, I didn't. Okay. Yes.
So match menu, so the L bumper. Oh, yeah. That'll let you do it. So how far through Zelda do you think you are right now?
I'm... I wanted to look up how many hours I've played because I'm not very far. Like, I haven't done... Like, I'm assuming it's like Breath of the Wild where there's 4 main sort of story beats. And I haven't done the first one yet. So...
Oh, okay.
I just keep... It's distraction. Oh, really? I wonder if that's me.
I'll just do it again. It Switch just is like that. It just does that sometimes.
Next time I play a Switch Online game, I can plug into Ethernet, so that might help.
Oh, Grave, you remapped your Pro Controller where you swapped A and B because Xbox failed. Oh, that's what this is. Xbox.
Well, it's Xbox and PS4, because PS4 doesn't have an A and a B button, but the like go forward button is the bottom one, right? So it's PlayStation as well, and then I also use like I play like Steam Deck, and I have a Steam controller, and those are also that. Because it's more so the default. Like it's the default. Everyone except Nintendo does it that way, which it's not their fault. I mean, that Nintendo set this up before the other way was the default. Like,
right. And they're very good at being dogged about like this is our way of doing things. We do things a little bit differently around here.
We have instead of being able to chat through your Nintendo Switch, you have to download a secondary app and talk to Mario himself on an app.
Yeah, you have to use an awful app and add your friends twice on Switch and on the app.
I've never actually used it. So, have you used the app?
I have. But just to like go to Animal Crossing towns with my sister and my mom. So at a certain point it was like, well, I'll just call you.
Yeah, I've done that stuff, but I did it I just like chat in Discord, you know? Look at that. I got a kill. Oh shit. Did we wipe their team?
Oh shit.
Oh, somebody fucking rage quit.
Oh my god.
Somebody rage quit.
Weak.
Weak
We are having some
brained.
connectivity issues. Ooh.
I don't think that was connectivity issues. I think because we got a team wipe and then somebody left. I think it was because there was a team wipe. Somebody got mad. Oh my god! It left. Are these people we know, or did it just keep us in that team?
No, I think it just kept you in the team. Lazy dragon.
That's fine. This friend. This
Yeah,
could be
because
a
it's
friend.
telling me battle. Oh, sure, yeah.
Also, Devin, I apologize. Our audio latency is really bad for some reason. I don't know why that is. I don't think it's your
Okay. Between
fault.
you and me?
Yeah, I don't know why. Just so you know, there's nothing. I don't know if we can do anything about it, but.
Wow, Japanese PlayStation controllers have the same layout as Nintendo's.
Oh, really? So PlayStation changed to Xbox for the US, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah! I got some hits on him, I think. I got some hits on that fool.
Yes.
Oh no, it was Lazy
Oh,
Dragon!
no.
It was our friend!
No.
They betrayed us.
Oh, betrayal.
Betrayal.
KPBK said, I've been reading Meanwhile Elsewhere, a trans sci-fi fantasy anthology, and the short story I got to today was Imogen Binnie's, and it references Ocarina of Time. Oh shit. That is a great blend of flavors.
Yeah, I don't know. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know anything. Oh god. Oh god. Other than it sounding
she wrote
familiar.
The book Nevada.
I will have to.
That like used to be the book that you gave to someone.
When they transitioned.
Well, no, when you're trying to crack their egg.
Oh.
You give them Nevada by Imogen Binnie.
I got killed by Lazy Dragon. I'll have to read that. Both of those.
Yeah. Though my version of that was Casey Platt's Safe Girl to Love. That was my book that someone did that to me before. But they're both very good.
I might have to admit that this motion control. You know what I'll do is I'll turn this motion control sensitivity down between matches. That might help.
I do have mine turned off for what it's worth.
Do you?
Yeah.
I feel like if I got good at it, it would be better. Like I'd be better at it than not having it, but.
Yeah.
What? They're a mech. What? They're a crab mech.
Yeah, that's their special.
Oh, I forgot about specials. Oh god.
Yeah.
I think we lost, but. Oh damn! They weren't
Nice.
keeping their shit up.
No, very messy display. They were trying to get the opposing side, but they weren't watching their own shit.
Yep.
We're keeping their side of the street clean.
Color design in this game is extremely good.
Yeah, the color combos are so delicious. It's just beyond.
How do you exit? Can you exit the matchmaking? Because I can't go into the menu right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you go to match menu, or it won't let you.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. I'll do it next time. I was just trying to, like... weirdly, I couldn't go into, like, settings when it was, like, looking for a
Oh,
match.
yeah. Yeah, because there isn't enough time, I guess. Oh, Lazy Dragon is still here.
Were they on our team this time?
No, they're our enemy.
Rude. They're following us around just to spite us.
They're spreading the lie of laziness being a thing.
Yeah, that's true. Calling yourself lazy is still spreading the lie.
That's right. Still hurts us all. Oh, the corner work over here is abysmal. Who closed?
What? Oh. I pressed my special button. I think I got killed before I used it, but... And it was Lazy Dragon again!
Damn, they're too good. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at what your special is so I can...
I think it pulled out a big gun.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Lazy Dragon.
I know!
You're too good. I don't care for that. I trust like that. I do hate this level because it's so easy to get trapped.
Bad corners. Come on. Oh, I'm making my way downtown into their shit.
Yes, give it to him. Shut up. Leave me alone, Lazy Dragon. Come on. I'm just trying to do my art.
Yeah, I killed him.
Oh yeah, KBKPK, the swimming through the paint. Also, there's something called squid bagging, which is like the tea bagging you can do in, Call of Duty or whatever. You just jump in and out of the water, or jump in and out of the paint around somebody's corpse.
Oh, that's really good.
Squid bagging.
We won too. That was a squeaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll do stop so you can change your settings.
Okay. Other. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn motion controls off for now and see if I do anything, but if I do any better. I was curious. Do you think we could like end the Zoom meeting and start it back up? Like, would that? Like, how long would that take?
To fix the latency?
Yeah, I'm wondering if that would
That
help.
wouldn't take long.
Should I just leave and
Yeah,
then
we can try.
and then should I just do the same link?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll both leave and boot back up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
the same link.
BRB. Yes.
Okay. I don't know why Zoom is like, sometimes Zoom is like really good latency and sometimes it's really bad latency. If anyone knows anything about video.ninja, I want to switch to that. But I haven't quite had the brain power to do it yet, so. Okay, hello?
Hello. Hello.
Uh, I'm gonna test.
Yeah. Is it worse?
It's maybe the
Or the
same.
same?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
That's okay. I mean, it's not unbearable. I just was hoping that would fix it completely, but it's good to know that that's not worth doing. Okay.
Make a match.
Says Ninja sounds way better than me. Hey, Auxiliary. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling good about, you know, coming back, getting back on the saddle.
Back at it.
Also, if, I also wanted to say, oh, that's weird. Okay. One of my windows disappeared.
Oh, weird.
If you are like a regular, if you've been in the chat regularly, and you're interested in being a mod, let us know. You could hit up either one of our asks box on Tumblr, or you know, that's probably the best way. Also, you could email Dr. Devin Price streaming at gmail.com. But yeah, if you're regular and you wanna be a mod, that could be helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can let us know in the chat too. But yeah, any of those ways are good. Now, because of the chat settings, there's really no one to ban other than each other.
Yeah.
Which Meanmo has experience with.
Oh my.
And Eric does too.
Yeah.
Mod warfare.
No. No. Banning common words today, Minmo. Oh my god, it's so weird having motion controls off now, just because I was like sort of used to them. I think this will be better though, once I get used to them. Can I just plug a mouse and keyboard into this bitch?
Oh yeah, that would really be an unfair advantage.
Yeah, people do that in console games, and it's really lame. Oh god, no, 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 no.
Oh, RIP. Yeah, my sister says, like, you know, when we play Fortnite together, she likes that it puts us into Switch rooms, because then it's like baby mode, even though she's playing on Xbox.
Yup.
So then we're in the baby playpen, which is exactly what I need anyway.
Yeah. Especially on Fortnite, that shit's crazy. Even without the building.
But the good thing about Fortnite is you can truly win, you can truly victory royale by just like sitting there and eating your food. Like, I've gotten many a victory royale from just hiding in a bush the whole time and letting the last two teams take each other out. It's a beautiful thing.
Speaking of Fortnite, I don't know when, but we were talking about like stream ideas, and me and Devin decided we need to do a Fortnite and cola. Drinking
Yes.
Fortnite and cola, or playing Fortnite and cola. So that we were thinking we'd play some Fortnite soon.
Yeah, we'll do that soon. Stacy will carry us.
Yes. Meadow Realm, yeah, I did add some block terms like that, so.
Out of our turf. I did these corners so pristine.
Ah. It's hard for me to know when I can swim. Like if there's just like little splats, I feel like I can swim, but I can't really.
Oh yeah, and then you can die from that. You can like kind of drown in the other paint, basically.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's kind of like what kills you is just being covered in too much of the enemy's paint. So if they're shooting you and you're in their paint, or you try to swim into their paint, it can kind of fuck you up.
That's good to know. I didn't realize that.
Damn, both the queen and the king of rap just beat us.
I mean, fair. We deserved it.
Was it level 3 or level 5 you have to be at to get close?
Level 4.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm
So we
at.
can look at close now soon. Yeah, I think you just hit 4.
Perf. Yeah, let's do that after this match.
Sweet.
With the powers of ADHD and autism combined, how could you not win every game? Good question. Oh, what? Where did you come from? You teleported.
Oh, they do have a little teleporter power-up thing. So you might have seen that.
Yeah, it seemed like they just came out of the ground, even though it was like either no paint or our paint.
Oh, okay, weird. Because when you are like starting, like picking where to shoot off at the beginning, you can shoot to where your teammates are.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah, maybe their teammate was like below me because I was sort of like on a ledge.
Yeah. It fuck. No. Mowed down with the paint roller.
Maybe they were just in the paint. I didn't realize how invisible you are when you're like because you can kind of see yourself when you're in the paint, but other people you can't see very well.
That's right. If you don't move, there's no way to see someone.
Wow.
So they can also hide on a wall that's been painted. Like, so yeah, there's pretty stealthy. Oh shit. Yeah, one just got me. Oof. Oh shit. Oh my god, they're all here.
Got one. That was a squeaker. I don't know who won.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh shit. It's hard to tell.
They didn't get their corners.
Oof. No.
That was
Oh, they just
close.
barely got it. That was a good one.
Oh my god, there's so many. Crusty goo tuber user. The little tags are cute.
Yes.
All right, let's check out some clothes for me now that I can.
Yes. Let's get you some fits.
Oops, wrong button. I'm bad at this game, but I'm being carried by Devin. What? What is the crater? What is? I'm in like a cutscene now. What is this?
Oh, this is like the solo campaign.
Oh, okay. Let's see how long this cutscene lasts before it'll let me exit. Oh no.
To get some deep lore.
Oh my god.
Some deep Squidbillies lore.
I can't pause. I can't. It just took control from me completely.
This man is just Master Roshi. What the fuck?
Literally, yeah. Master
Holy.
Master Squidshi.
Yes.
Fucking misclick like it's my goddamn job.
This is not your native system.
I know. Give me a mouse and keyboard. And then I can be bad also, but slightly less so. Oh my god.
This game will really just throw you some bullshit to watch.
Okay. There we go. Finally.
And later on, I don't know that you have it unlocked yet, but eventually you'll also be able to, when you're in the main town area, any clothing that you see that you like, you can order. So basically another, like there'll be other players here that you'll be able to see, kind of like these guys. And you'll be able to just order any outfit that somebody has that you like. I don't think you can do that quite yet, but
That's sick. This was definitely the wrong building. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Yep, wrong building. God, okay. Clothing,
okay.
God.
Yes.
Mana wardrobe. Oh, that's cute. A mana war, but it's mana wardrobe. All right. So, are these just the only options I have right now? Is that the way it works?
I think it'll rotate. Like it won't always be the same.
Okay.
But I think this is it that's here right now. But let me look up where the guy is that you can order stuff from, because it might be that you can unlock him right now.
I definitely need one of the black ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is more. I think this one is pretty me, to be honest. TBH. Oh, but there's. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. There's different shops for each clothing item.
Yes. Yes, you can get some shoes too. And headgear. You can also get a different. Right now you have headphones, but you can get a little hat or something instead.
I think I might actually like my shoes I'm wearing more than any of the options I have right now. Wait, what are these? Oh, these are... Oh, these are like stickers. Okay. Oh yeah, these are the guns.
Crush Bandicoot says the items in the store switch every day at 9 p.m. EST.
That makes
Good to
sense.
know.
That makes sense. Minmo flip-flops. Okay, that's pretty convincing for getting me to purchase this game.
You should get this game. There's a lot of cute, fun stuff in it that I think you'd like.
That's pretty good. Oh my god, these fucking Matrix-ass sunglasses.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah, we're going with that. I didn't actually buy that shirt. Or maybe I just didn't equip it. There we go. That's that's closer to
Yeah, it's coming together.
I'm in all black pretty much. Perfect.
Oh yeah, okay. So the guy that you can order from, he's actually, yeah, if you keep going up the stairs, just to the right of the person who's sitting there on their phone to the right.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now if I see anybody walking around, I can steal their fit.
Yeah, so if you just like go up to somebody and hit A, it'll list all their items, and then you can order one. Yeah.
Very cool.
Which really helps open up a lot of options.
Those shoes are pretty good. See if I can find some black shoes. I gotta be in all black. Those are close. Ooh, those are good. Those are closer to my style than what I have. Let me see your shoes. Oh, those are black. Those are like dress shoes, though. Not really my vibe.
Yeah, that's like a little business boy.
Which I appreciate, but... Ooh. Oh my god, look at oh my god, I need his whole... I need their whole fit!
The jacket! Oh my god.
Oh, what just...
No!
No, did I press the wrong button? No, what did I
they
press?
just do this. They just do this every time the maps update. You didn't do anything.
Oh, I hope they're still there. I needed that jacket. No!
Oh my god, no!
Where were they? They were over there. No! Oh, that's a travesty.
That's evil.
That jacket is like so my style. Okay, well.
You'll see it in the lobby again, but that's wretched.
That mask is pretty cool. Oh, wait, I order all of it? Oh, no, I see.
No, yeah. You can do one item per day, I think.
Oh, I can only do one per day. Like from one person or from people in general? Just like one per day?
One order.
I see.
So like then, like if you get on tomorrow, he'll be like, "Hey, I got your shit." Like.
Okay. Well, I won't.
That's the arrangement.
I won't go for the. I'll wait because that mask is decent, but there's the hat, but. I'll wait, because that fucking leather jacket was just so fucking good.
Yeah, you might see it in the lobby again later.
Oh my god, this is them!
God. Yes.
Yes! Oh,
fuck
god, yes.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm
yes.
sad I can only order one of them. But this jacket is absolutely a need.
Yes.
That's like, I have like a jacket just like that.
Oh, it's very strong.
Fuck yeah. So next time we play, I'll have that sick jacket.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, look at this little painter.
Oh my god, I have the same person in my lobby. Their little oxblood Doc Martens are
Ugh,
so cute.
to die for.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna change my sensitivity a little bit. Oh, I turned it down. I see. I think I want to turn it up. Yeah. Okay. I'm ready when you are. If you want to
Okay,
do another fight.
yeah, I have a room ready.
Already ahead of me. So maybe we do another batch of rounds, and then we do that. Talk about that article real quick.
Oh, the cancel club. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Absolutely.
We've been so busy dealing with actual real world consequences
I know.
of people's actions that I forgot to think about the cancel club.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a short little. We'll just yell about it a little bit.
Yes. Yeah. You read yeah, we both read the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was a lovely little treat while my bus was late.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I do a little bit better. I perform a. Oh yeah, and we're the piss team.
Yes.
We found
Oh
out
yeah,
we found out yesterday our colors, me and Devin, even though we're on the same team, our colors don't match, which is strange.
yeah, so when I'm playing the game I see a different color combo. It's like not something that's like locked in the game, which is very bizarre.
But yeah, I like that this is I got the piss the we're the piss team for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Got a kill, but got splatted.
Oh yeah, they're being very aggressive with going into our side.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, you can drown. I don't know if you've learned that yet, but water is bad for squids in this world.
That doesn't make sense.
We live on paint. This whole level, we're getting roasted.
Thank you, Bo Beebs. I'm doing good. Jeebus. Ay-ya! I think I really haven't gotten the rhythm of the combat in this, because it's really not just about, like, shooting your opponent. It's also, like, because if you get in a situation where there's paint everywhere, like, there's the enemy paint all over, like, you can't reload, so you really have to, like, not overextend, I guess?
Yeah, you kind of have to lay down your territory as you're fighting, you know? Like, you kind of have to shoot, hide in your paint, lay down a paint trail to escape. You have to, like, always have an escape route to, like, swim away in, basically. It's a lot.
It's neat. It's so different than any other shooter. Damn. They did really well. Like, that was just well thought. Yes, I still need to make the Sharticle bumper. I have an idea for what it's gonna be now. I just have to make it. I'm not gonna suggest I'm not gonna subject you to real nasty poop fart noises.
Some people.
Yeah.
Some people just aren't brave enough to
I
come with the realness.
I'm really not. I'm not brave enough.
You're so respectful of people's sensibilities and not wanting to make the piss and fart. Oh, what? My gosh. Oh, wow. We definitely just got your membership to that service that you used covered in donations.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah. So, wow. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. Holy shit.
Everyone. Oh my god. That's like, it's over a year worth of that thing. The thing, yeah.
That's amazing. Woo. Thank you so much.
It's so kind to everyone.
I'm just gonna play Splatoon. Ah! Thank you so much, everybody. That was a good kill. That felt that kill I just got, that actually felt earned and not just random.
Yeah. It takes a lot of ground game to get a good kill in this game, so
I think we're doing okay this match.
Yeah, they got some good aggressors over here, but
oh. This music is so fucking... Yeah, I literally... I swear, I looked at the chat as I was saying this music is so good, and Minmo had just said it. This music slaps substantially. Fucking Nintendo music in general is...
yeah, it's so good.
Very few misses.
the little squid voices on the tracks. I will sing to it. I will sing along with it myself as
Oh
I'm
my
playing it. Just
god,
like
yes.
meow, 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 meow. Especially when the time is ending. I just
Yeah.
love it.
It's really good. It's kind of hyper pop.
Oh my god. They were hyperpop before hyperpop.
Yep.
The Squid Kids.
Damn.
You might have this one.
Damn, yeah, just barely. I feel like
Good job,
I
y'all.
actually held my own that time. I'm getting there.
Yes. How many PPs are you doing?
What does that mean?
In the top corner, it tells you how much paint you've laid down total. Like even if it gets written over, that
Oh.
doesn't count. And that's like your PP count.
How much? How much?
Oh, so you had 432 P. You peed 432 times.
Does it say that on the screen? Am I just not seeing it?
No, it's gone now, but
It was on the last screen.
it showed it right before they did that. Yeah, before they did the leveling up. Yeah. Yeah, your paints per P.
Okay.
Counting.
So bad. But that's okay.
Well, no, it's all relative, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'll get to the.
It's hard to get a high.
I'll get to the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
I gotta up my PP game. It's true.
Hydration levels.
Well, maybe I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to. Are we in the same? Or did it kick me out of the room again?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Weird. I can. Exit.
I'm joining you again, so.
Okay.
It's for the piss course sound effect. What is going to be a lot? There are like actual on YouTube. You can find actual like piss in a toilet bowl sounds and that was originally what it was going to be, but it was so visceral and it was so long. I need to have an alternate version, so it's not all the time, but
I would love that, but you know, I understand. There's such a thing as too much fun. I don't know how to get out of this level without getting yelled at.
Oh, just do it. It's only a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I must have pressed a button that like I probably pressed the wrong button. Here,
They might have just done it to you though, also. Because it's weird.
I'll try the other gun while I'm in this my other gun while I'm in this room. Can I look through a scope or something? Or... Oh, I see. Ooh, kind of like this sniper. Maybe I'll try that.
It lays down a lot of fucking territory, the sniper.
Oh, I don't have to charge it all the way either. I kind of just do little pisses.
Mmm.
For when the piss course really gets serious, yeah.
Yes. The long piss. We love it.
I turned down my sensitivity a little bit too, actually. Turned it up, but let's just put it back in the middle. Ah. Making pistery.
History. Epic moments in history.
We definitely need some piss emojis. What are piss emojis that won't get us banned?
Just like a yellow version of the 3 droplet emoji.
Okay, that actually is really good.
That would be delicious.
Yeah, what emojis do you guys want? And eventually, it's subscribers only right now, but eventually, wait, I hope. Okay, good.
Yeah, I think if you hit A, yeah, if you hold A, it'll keep you in. Yeah.
Glass of
I think
lemonade.
you have to hold it.
Oh God.
No.
I think our audio is better, but the video is not latency isn't as good now for you.
No.
Which, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just weird.
It might be because it's nighttime and there's like more people on the internet or something.
Oh yeah, that actually would make sense. Like more people are using Zoom.
Well, I guess also just like down or upload speeds go down.
In general.
I was at this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was at this Chai Hack Night thing the other day, which is just like a local like programmer thing, and some guy who's installing like free like fiber optic on the south side was like explaining so much shit about how the internet infrastructure works to me. It was so interesting.
That's so cool.
And that was one thing he was talking about, was at nighttime they just nerfed the upload speeds like to hell.
Oh, like on purpose? Like not just because more people are using it?
I guess it's kind of hard to know for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
Yeah,
basically, like,
yeah, go on.
Like the whole fact that your internet speed is not symmetrical, that your download speed and upload speed aren't the same,
Right.
is just like a very deliberate choice from ISPs to cut corners because they figured not everyone's uploading.
Right.
But these days, I mean, way more people are uploading something of some kind, you know, or creating something. So
yeah,
it's all really
I'm kind of in the middle of I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere, and so I have I don't have the fastest speed, but I think it's like kind of nice because I don't think literally anyone around me does, like they're all old. So I don't think anybody around me is actually using the pipes.
They're not clogging up the tubes.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I am Yam. I got doxxed. Somebody had a previous address of mine and and my phone number that came into the stream. So we ended it on the spot because of that. But we're fucking back. I'm not gonna let assholes who dox, like, you know.
Yeah, so you can rewatch the beginning of the stream to get a little bit more info, but basically Maddie has had to spend the last few days just, like, you know, subscribing to services to get her info scrubbed offline, locking everything down. We've locked down the whole stream, so that only followers for a long-time followers can chat. And just cleaning house.
Oh, I should probably put that on screen or something. If we keep that on. The follower-only chat thing.
Oh yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how long. How long we feel like. Damn! I was not pulling my weight. I
want this level to switch. This level sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the same level again. Yeah, can't stop the signal. Oh, I got abilities. Battle time. I think I'm gonna be more useful up here with this. Oh, ow! Oh yeah, that bucket. That bucket is wild.
Oh yeah, the bucket is
They-
aggressive.
Yeah, they didn't really need to have. They didn't have like an angle on me really. Like they were sort of like below me, but because the bucket sort of has that like spread, or like.
Yeah, the bucket can kill you really easily.
Oh. Ow, damn. Girl like her. That's a good username.
Aw. It's so gay in this game. Everybody's little tag art that they draw.
Oh my god, there's so much going on. Definitely less useful with this gun, but I kind of knew that. Also, there's some aggressive friends on
Yeah.
this enemy team.
Yeah, it's tough on this level.
Yeah, you don't have as much like places to go. Sort of, you're kind of a little bit more boxed in.
Yeah, I definitely get lower paint PPs on this one. 'Cause it's like there's
less pee-pee, pissies.
yeah.
You don't even have to make a joke. It's just pee-pee.
Yeah, it's just PP. I just can't quite PP as much here.
Okay, maybe we do one more battle, and then we wrap up with some.
Then we piss.
Yeah, wrap up with some piss.
Sure. Sounds good.
I'm gonna switch back to the splatter shot. Be a little bit more useful. All right. Let's go.
Let's piss.
I did have like 2 yellows in a row, but now I have orange pit. Now I have orange, which is kind of like bad piss. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Not good.
Is it like people are like you gotta level up your piss and drink more water, and I'm like I actually would drinking less water level up my piss, make it nastier and yellower,
smellier. Eat asparagus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want it to be very concentrated
Yeah.
in color. Oh. They just got you.
I got.
Maybe you got.
Damn. No. Oh, well. Press the map button instead of jump.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right. Let's go hard in the paint. No. Immediately die.
Just got killed by somebody dressed like the Onceler. Like a Onceler hat.
And
dignity.
You immediately came, obviously.
Yeah. It was a little death.
Yeah. What? Wait, what? What just happened? This didn't happen before, did it?
Oh yeah, the water. Yeah, some of the panels like go underwater and come back.
Petitioning for a water me alert? Would that be like reminding me to drink, or
reminding us to piss in the little flower man because he's thirsty.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Let him die.
Okay, I actually got a kill.
Hell yeah.
This game is hard. This game is so different than what, like, I feel like I'd need, Devin, we should play me and you some off stream, and then I can come back,
yes,
with some more skills.
Yeah, I would love to give you the strats. What limited strats I do have.
And then we can set up, if we set up Video Ninja, y'all could see Devin's screen as well.
Yes, I have a capture card as well, so we can definitely have both. Should be fine.
I feel like we were like kind of holding our own, and then at the end there, they really fucked us at the end there. Yeah, Jesus.
Not good.
I got a kill that round, so, you know, I feel okay about that. Oh my god, Waylon 52, is that the Onceler?
Yeah, that's the Onceler hat. Ass motherfucker.
That was a Onceler ass motherfucker.
Maybe instead of a water me alert, we could have a piss me alert that tells us to go to the bathroom. Do people do that?
I like that. All right.
People could use bits to make us piss.
Please,
am I on the wrong streaming website for that?
Did we talk about that here, where we had an idea of streaming on like Chatterbait or something, and not like doing anything sexual, but like reviewing porn or something like that? Like, just
so fun.
That would be so fun.
we could watch like, what do we want to look at? Like, I mean, yeah, we could just pick a genre and go, you know, like, do we want to review trans porn? Do we want to review, we could rank people's fetishes by watching their favorite porns.
there are big possibilities. I love this idea. I feel like we need a bigger subscriber base of people watching, because the amount of people that are gonna come from Twitch to Chatterway to watch us do something is like 1/100th. So we need like 10,000 followers. Uh,
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, or we'll just have two perverts in the room,
which
which is
would be
always
really good.
normal.
I like that. Let's do you want to say 10,000 subscribers, or not 10,000 followers, and we do that?
I'll say 1,000 followers and we'll do.
That's so soon. That's
I
so
know.
soon. I don't agree to that.
Um, we got 1,500. Anyone? 2,000.
I would do 3,000. I
3,000. Okay.
if you're serious about it, I would do 3,000. Devin
Yeah.
does just really want to do it.
I just I just already have a chatterbait. It's not a big barrier to entry for me. I do
God.
weird things on chatterbait for two people. Been there.
Not new information.
Yes.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
3,000 it is. Gavel hit.
Yeah, tell your friends about this fucking stream. It's really fun to do. I've said this to Devin, but this has just been really fucking fun, and the community has been so cool. Like we were both kind of nervous when we started this, because we just like had no idea what it was going to be like, what the community was going to be like. Like we knew we would get some kind of response, just because Devin like Devin's followers are big enough that we knew we would get some amount of response. But like, I don't know, we are worried it could have been shitty or weird or like anything, and it has just been so fucking cool. Like, so thank you so much for everybody who comes or watches the VODs or whatever. It's been really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you everyone for being so chill. Like, it ended up being the thing that I was most worried about, which was like weird parasocial stuff has not been an issue. And instead we've had to worry about something else. And of course it ended up very unfairly being not directed at me, but instead being directed at the lovely person who makes this show possible and is an angel that does not even provoke bullshit online at all the way that I do. So it's completely fucked up. But
Yeah.
y'all, thank you for being here and really coming through, and also just being so generous with tips for covering some of the security stuff that Maddie's having to do tonight. That was really sweet. So
That's really, really sweet. That's
yeah,
really huge.
yeah. So
Um,
that's very much appreciated.
let's look at some bullshit.
Yeah. Let's enter the piss. Delicious.
Lap it up. So this is an article. Um, this is an article. The party is canceled. Uh, inside a monthly New York City hangout where fired university professors and controversial TikTokers get together to have discussions they feel they can't have anywhere else. It is they what did they call themselves? The gathering of the thought criminals.
Mm-hmm.
It is, y'all. This is this is dumb as fuck.
Oh my God, y'all. It's so heinous. So yeah, the thing to know is this group, it's shockingly large. It's like hundreds of people normally meet every month for this group. Though the article writer says that at the time that she came to cover the club, only like a handful of people showed up.
Because they were
Because
warned
they
that a reporter would be there.
Right, yeah, and they're afraid of the woke moralists knowing their names.
Right.
Um, but the person organizing this group is Pamela Peresky, who is a psychologist who now lives in Chelsea in New York. But her background is University of Chicago, which is very key, I think, to note because University of Chicago, some may remember, issued a very big, high-profile ban on trigger warnings and safe spaces on campus some years back. I want to say 2017, something like that. Um, and Chicagoans may know that University of Chicago has a big reputation for thinking of itself as very intellectually rigorous. It likes to think of itself as like a public Ivy or whatever, to esque school. Um, and being really, really bad on accessibility, really, really bad on any kind of just talk about racism on campus. All of that in the name of like we're preserving our intellectual rigor. We're this very elite institution, so we can't, coddle anyone by caring about any of these things.
Which is
So
all
that's just
just,
part of the background.
yeah, it's all just white supremacy and ableism, as always.
Right.
Um,
Yes. And she's also best friends with Barry Weiss, who
yeah,
is a New York Times editorialist or opinion columnist who sucks ass and tweets bad.
yeah. It started. It started when Paraski was visiting New York. A friend forwarded a dinner invitation from journalist Barry Weiss. Dear thought criminals, Weiss's note began. Okay, right. So that was where the name came from, and then she in the during the fall of the first fall of the pandemic. So this was like came from that was before we had fucking vaccines. This is like a dinner party that happened in the fall of 2020 when no one had vaccines, and they just did a COVID super spreader event. Oh,
Yeah. Um, yeah. KPBK said, "How do you ban trigger warnings? Isn't a syllabus basically a trigger warning?" Yes. It's the entire thing makes no sense. And this is actually what one of my very first media appearances was about. Was when all this shit was going down back in 2017. Like none of the research like data backs up any reason for this to be done because most instructors, even the ones who are against trigger warnings in name, if you actually look at what they actually do use trigger warnings. They just don't call it that. Like they'll
right.
say, heads up, we're reading something about this, or like, it's just such a basic, easy, humane thing to do that a lot of people just voluntarily do it. And no campuses in the country require faculty to do it. It's just something people opt into doing. So this idea of like, oh, we're going to free, these silenced faculty members by banning trigger warnings was just like complete nonsense. So, but that's a whole rant. So yeah,
Yeah. But that's the kind of shit that is really fundamental to that kind of thought process.
yeah. Um, and some of the other people that Paresky and Weiss and the thought criminals are rubbing shoulders with that this article could name are Nick Gillespie, who edits the libertarian magazine Reason, which some of you may have heard of.
I It's funny, hadn't heard about that, but when I was doing research today, because I was wanting to make sure that I didn't have a thread on Kiwi Farms, which is a horrible website that is down entirely as of right now. I think they've come on and off since they've lost Cloudflare, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. Um, but I was trying to find out if there was currently any incarnation of Kiwi Farms, and I found an article from Reason that was like, "It's bad that they're gone." So
Right.
that's the kind of article that or place that is.
Yeah. So yeah, the editor in chief of that magazine, and those magazines. Again, we've talked before on the stream about the link between Gamergate, the skeptics movement, and the new atheist movement of the 2000s and early 2010s, and the alt right. And that's a through line again, right straight through there. A lot of the big hitters that used to be in the skeptic world and wrote for Reason magazine are now just like total outright um, alt right activists and turfs and things like that. So a lot of those names kind of overlap in who's showing up to these events. Um, a few other people, Michael Thad Allen and Samantha Harris, who own a law firm that are basically the lawyers to the canceled. Um, so they've represented people like Joshua Katz, who's a Princeton professor who called the anti-racist group Black Justice League a local terrorist organization, um, and who also has a long history of having, that same professor has a long history of like having sex with students of his and then harassing students and being asked to leave Princeton for that. So again, two great tastes that go great together.
And yeah, this article basically just like it just name checks all of these terrible people, and I don't know, it doesn't like have anything to say. Like it's just sort of like these people feel persecuted, and it doesn't, it like sort of like barely, it will pay like one sentence every three paragraphs of like sort of lip service to like, well, and not everyone would agree with like how, you know, their political stuff and agree with this, but this is what they say. Just like
Mm-hmm.
this through line of complete credulity, just no. You know.
Yeah, and it's under that big umbrella of like things that the New Yorker and the New York Times publishes of like if a bunch of rich people in Manhattan are doing it, it is newsworthy. Even if it literally is just a bunch of really like slimy people who have lost jobs or just had people tweet at them for saying racist things or turfy things. They like to hang out once a month and they go to a nightclub and sometimes they have little, other social get-togethers, and they have one friend who organizes all of it. Why is that any of this news? Like,
Well, I mean, it could be if you fucking like did any amount of journalism. Like you could, this could be really interesting if you like actually looked into any of it. I think you were telling me, I missed this, but you were telling me that that Michael Hobbs pointed out, right? That this was all funded by a fucking nonprofit.
yeah, yeah, I'll read the line right now. The thought criminals gather all over New York City. They've sung show tunes at Marie's Crisis Cafe, a piano bar in the West Village, often frequented by gay men. Why are they adding that detail? Um, they took a river cruise on the East River, sponsored by a sympathetic, unnamed nonprofit organization. Um, so, and Michael Hobbs of You're Wrong About and other things just kind of tweeted about how there's an actually interesting story lurking here. If the reporter had asked anything about this or had looked into donations or any of the finances or just figured out who this nonprofit is that has a vested interest in funding the thought criminals taking a river cruise.
Yep.
And who are they trying to curry favor and influence with, or who is on the board of that organization that's also a thought criminal, quote unquote.
Right.
Like what's going on here?
I'm sure there is a hard hitting article that could be written about this group. And this is not it. This is barely even, it's just like nothing. It's just like describing, yeah, but like in being so credulous of it, it promotes it as like an okay, like, you know, it's the both sidesism stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
this elevates these people to, you know, and sympathizes with them, and yeah.
Yeah. And the article can't even really make an argument for why this group is so important.
Yeah.
The only thing it can do is kind of lean into, in much the same way as the Elizabeth Holmes article and so many other articles we've talked about, leans on just finding these figures fascinating or compelling on some emotional level. Like people are quoted over and over again in this article talking about Peresky, who is not only the founder of this group and the mastermind, she is the vetter. For a bunch of people who believe in like open, free political discourse, this is a gate kept club.
Yeah.
Like
They call
you have to be.
they call her the
Go ahead.
mother hen of the canceled, is the art, is the term that they use in this.
Yes. And she has to vet every single person that gets in the group. You have to be approved of and liked by her. There's lots of quotes from people who have been canceled talking about how Peresky is just the sweetest woman they've ever met, and she was there and was so compassionate towards them and helped them when nobody else would. And then there'll be a little aside that's like, this person did this horrible racist thing, or this person has done all of these incredibly transphobic things. And Paresky's really, in deep with a lot of gender critical identified people, TERFs, anti-trans activists, and the like. So that's also just like really infused into what this group is pretty inherently.
I think, yeah, I definitely think that, like, I if I almost wanted to, like, really dig into this and, like, really, because I don't think I knew, like, any of these fucking names. I think if I googled them, I probably would be like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that. But the thing that the one thing I did Google, first of all, I couldn't fucking verify it. There's like a couple specific people that I kind of narrowed in on, of just because it's like there's like any one of these people could be an entire 3-hour episode of just talking about them. Um,
Right.
I was trying to find that the um that person, the comedian.
Oh yeah.
I'm I could not verify it. Uh, I couldn't find it, but I'm pretty sure if anybody else is like, too on Twitter, I'm fair. Yeah, Fisher. Um, uh, I'm trying to. Where did this?
Tyler Fisher.
Right, Tyler Fisher. I'm pretty sure he's the guy that did that video that kind of went viral because of how ridiculous, on, like, in Lefty Spaces, because of how ridiculous it was, where he starts drinking a Bud Light and then it, like, cuts to him with a giant dildo in his mouth, like choking on a giant dildo. Did you see that?
Yes,
I
that might be him.
I
Yeah.
couldn't find it, but he looked, I did, like, I couldn't find that original video that I was thinking of. But he looked similar. He was like, a white dude with a beard, like, and kind of had a similar stick. So, um
Yeah.
but it's just like this story in particular is so wild. Like there was a couple where it was like, basically he got, like, they even say that's how she met Tyler Fisher, an actor and comedian who has found modest social media fame by posting parody videos, including a crude series mocking Dylan Mulvaney. Like, literally, he's part of this group not because he's canceled, but because he's gotten famous from this.
Right.
Um, the one sentence is, Fisher claims he had a hard time getting a talent manager because he's a white man. Uh, he also uh, was in the movie Terror on the Prairie, which was the dumb movie by Daily Wire that Gina Carano, who was,
Also huge transphobe.
yep, was in, and the movie they basically wrote to, like, made because she would star in a bad movie of theirs. Um, it's just the stuff that they talk about for him. Fisher told me that the criticism he's received from for his comedy has escalated his desire to tell edgy jokes, resulting in this cornered rat feeling where I end up saying things I would have never said. Oh yeah, and so basically they got in touch, and she got him a regular gig at this fucking comedy club, which they mention was one of the
Comedy
places.
Cellar. It's
Right,
huge. Yeah.
but the thing they mentioned about it was Louis C.K. was the first place Louis C.K. returned to before he
Mhm.
started, just not being
Yeah.
canceled again because nobody gives a shit.
Right. Yeah. So that's also another just big piece of like context is if we're talking about these people being canceled, first of all, this Tyler Fisher guy was never canceled. He just literally didn't have a career. Like that's not the same thing as being canceled. Like not being good at your job, and people not liking you is, from the outset, is not being canceled.
He's
But
literally the opposite of canceled. He is getting
he was
he has a
platform.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was platformed because of this shit.
Right. And the Comedy Cellar is a really famous like indie alt comedy scene spot in New York by NYU's campus. That is where Louis C.K. started out. That's where Mark Maron and like a lot of alt comedians started out. And, is at the beginning, the opening scene of every episode of Louis C.K.'s HBO show from back in the day. And that the owner of the store is very sympathetic to, or the Comedy Cellar is very sympathetic to the canceled, or rather to just white guys who make offensive jokes, and so has given Tyler Fisher a bunch of sets. In the article, it says now he does like 5 sets a week at the Comedy Cellar, so he's
Right.
there more nights than not, like
Right.
at this point, um, just for rubbing shoulders with people who have the same bigoted viewpoints that he does.
Yep. But
You
the
know,
article doesn't like question that. Like it's sort of like like I mean it doesn't hide it. Like it says these things directly, and so it definitely is like you can kind of understand that stuff. But it doesn't push back on that even a little bit. Um as one read and it's just so like just to sum up the idea of how ridiculous it is that he's being canceled. As one Reddit this is a quote, as one Reddit user put it, canceling this guy doesn't seem to be working. He's blowing up. It's like it's that what is that, you're so close to getting it.
right, right. But there's just no analysis from the actual writer about that. Like they just move on from there. Why even talk about this guy? Why even give him more of a platform if there's no there,
Yeah.
like he wasn't canceled for any reason. There's no, it's not like he was a public figure anybody gave a shit about until now, because this group is like trumpeting him.
Yeah.
Um,
And
a few others. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
the other person I was going to talk about is Kim Jones, who is the whose daughter is a Yale swimmer who lost to the transgender athlete Leah Thomas in a competition last year. So they talk about her. She's a transphobe. She talks about being a transphobe, and blah 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 blah. And then basically they kind of like I couldn't help but wondering how the conversation might sound to someone who is intersex or transgender to hear people debating about their bodies and their lives over drinks and appetizers. When I asked Pereski about this, she said of Jones, she takes a very hard line, which I can understand because it's very principled. What? Not gonna. It's hard to know how far to take a principle where it impacts people. Pereski told me about introducing Jones to a friend of hers, Korana Cohn, who identifies as transsexual, warning Cohn in advance that Jones only uses sex-based pronouns. Cohn said that interaction felt completely ordinary and thinks that, quote, mature adults in the trans community shouldn't necessarily assume that their critics are, quote, trying to oppress or threaten them. And then it's as the caveat, it says Cohn is no stranger to these kinds of encounters as the co-host of a podcast with artist Nina Pally, who is identified as a trans exclusionary radical feminist or TERF. And so they
Right.
they like act like they're couching it, but it's like I didn't know who this person is, and I googled it, and the first thing is that she identifies as gender critical. Like she is literally a TERF herself, whether she calls her
Right.
that herself that or not. She like it's like if somebody said something
It's like Blair
racist.
White. Yeah.
Right, exactly. It's like if somebody said something racist and then they were like, well, I introduced them to who's that fucking
Candace
Republican?
Owens or
Yes.
something.
Yeah, and Candace
And she said
Owen
it was fine.
yeah, Candace Owens said it was fine, and Candace Owens was like, "Well, I know they said that the slaves liked it when they were enslaved, but Candace Owens was like, that mature people have to know shouldn't necessarily assume their critics are trying to oppress or threaten them." Like,
It's wild. Like, uh, so Kim Jones, she founded the Independent Council on Women's Sports. So that's like a turf, women in sports like advocacy organization. Um, like a lot of these people just have all of this history and doing all of this gender critical turf organizing. And then the one person who's like representing the trans perspective on any of this and whether trans people can feel safe in these spaces is a gender critical trans person who's like fine with being misgendered.
yeah,
Apparently, has
yeah,
just a heads up, this person's gonna just use biological pronouns, which that is not even a thing.
yeah. The pronouns,
um
the pronouns that you get in the womb.
yes, that's what they write down on
And
the
then
birth
the
certificate.
and specifically the caveat that they give them implies that they are in a different position than they are, like the fact that they say, well, the co-host of their podcast is a turf. It's like, well, this isn't a person that is a turf, this is a person that is like, well, maybe we should consider all the sides, when it's like, no, literally they identify as gender critical, like.
Yeah. yeah, they're literally against other trans people. Like it's completely this is a closed system, very obviously. This is not an intellectual debate. And so then there's also nothing to be fascinated about by it. Um,
Yeah.
Mark Maron, who broke off from Louis C.K., they were like lifelong friends until all this shit went down. He has this whole line about how like it's amazing how these free thinkers all have the same four or five same fucking thoughts, um,
Yeah.
and that's it. Um, some of the other figures in this group that the piece kind of winds up in talking about, one of them is Stephen Elliott, who, if you remember the Shitty Men in Media list, which is a huge defamation case now, the woman who created it was basically a spreadsheet that women in writing, journalism, on-screen stuff could just like list bad experiences they had had with various men that they had worked with who had sexually harassed them or assaulted them or done any number of other things. She created that list, and in particular to kind of target some experiences um, that were surrounding Stephen Elliott, who was the founder of the Rumpus. So he used to be kind of a beloved magazine editor, nonfiction writer, essayist, etc. And he sued her for defamation, and unfortunately, he won. And she owes him six figures for that. It got the list shut down, and has led to a lot of really nasty, just legal repercussions since then in general for usually women, but in general, just victims of assault speaking out, having to risk being sued for defamation. So if you were upset about how Depp v. Heard played out, among other things, this is kind of the test case for that.
Yeah.
Um, and so this guy's in the group too, um, even though there are ongoing public accusations against him. Um,
Yeah, and the way that they set it up in the article is like she was like, "Well, is there a line?" And she Paretsky says Harvey Weinstein is on the other side of the line. Um, and then wouldn't and even the article is like examples that fall short of that level of criminality are murky though, and Paretsky doesn't seem to have established clear parameters. And then they present like this person is like sort of on that line, but she's like basically she's like I met him and he seemed cool. And like
yeah,
I don't believe you would do that.
right. He hasn't harassed, she like basically says like he hasn't harassed anybody in the group. I want this group to be a lifeline for people who have been canceled and are in crisis and have no one else. And the article talks about how people fly thousands of miles just to come to attend a thought criminals meeting. So they see it as this very like essential life-giving thing because a lot of them have socially ostracized themselves. Let's not say even that many of them have been socially ostracized. Like we can talk about social ostracism and who that actually happens to for minor offenses, and it's not these people. It's not the rich Ivy League educated intelligentsia with media careers. They're all fine.
Yeah. Yeah, none of them have lost their fucking jobs even.
Right. Um, and they still have connections, even just people in private that'll still associate with them and resources to make that happen. Right. Like if you can fly to New York just to hang out with a bunch of other like nasty people, you're like really not the portrait of what a cancellation can do to somebody, or like a bad faith, online harassment or whatever. Um, but basically, the Stephen Elliott person is like right on the line of what some members of the group do not approve of having included. But it all comes down to Pamela Paresky's say so. And she basically said, well, I've never seen him rape anybody. And he
Yeah.
says he's a bottom. That's been his legal defense this whole time. Literally, is to say, I'm a bottom. I couldn't have. That's like dead ass in his like legal case. He says he couldn't have sexually assaulted anybody because he's a bottom. So, um, talk about I'm just a birthday boy disease, but
I'm just a birthday bottom.
just a birthday bottom.
Oh. So anyway, that's the dumb piss course. Flush the
Yes.
toilet on that one. That's the dumb sharticle.
Yes. that is getting so many reads and tweets about this week.
Sharticles are
Awful.
very fun. Uh, Definitely send us more. We love these really dumb, credulous articles about horrible people. I also want to do the more at the first half of this stream, I guess, yesterday, we talked about that Bloomberg article that was like, people don't want to come back to work because they're all high. And like, I want more of those stupid business brain shit where it's like, actually Amazon opening a company town is good for America or that kind of shit. I want to do
Yes.
more of that.
Yes. Yeah, Mr. Beast paying his employees in script that they can only spend at the Mr. Beast store um,
Somebody
is really cool and disruptive.
we were talking shit about Mr. Beast right before that person doxed us, and somebody in the I don't remember who it was like, "Was Mr. Beast's soldiers coming after you already?" And yeah, I mean that might be true. Mr. Beast's fucking
Oh,
soldiers might have been able to dox me in 5 seconds. And
I guess we'll find out now since we've said Beetlejuice again.
yeah,
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Uh,
But this is just like the time when Jackbox like just completely threw down its servers after we were all writing like kill the president over and over again as answers to things.
Shut it all down.
Yes. They
Oh my,
know.
oh my god.
They know too much.
Oh, see ya. Thank you for joining us for our. If 4 a.m. is too late, thank you
Oh
so
Lord.
much. Thank you for staying up for us.
Yeah.
I think it's getting later for us too. So I think this might be wrapping up. But thank you people for coming out. Thank you Devin
Yeah.
for streaming today and always. This is always so fun.
Oh, of course. I'm glad that you wanted to get back at it, like however long you wanted to take from doing it, of course, would have been totally fine. And, um, but I'm glad that you were able to kind of take steps to help you feel a little bit more secure after somebody was being a real shithead and doing everything they could to make you not feel safe and welcome doing this stuff.
Yeah. Mm,
And and there's just so many great people here who have been supporting this stuff um, all this time, and it's just really nice to have that. Uh,
it's been great.
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking stream Zelda on Monday. So I need to fucking I want to play a bunch of Zelda because I can't stop playing it and have set that I'm only gonna play it on stream. So definitely Monday, and
So
we're gonna play more.
yes, and give her a follow so that you can see, and again, we'll also see protections on the stream there in the chat and stuff like that. So make sure to give her a follow so that you'll be able to eventually chat and stuff. Um, and also just to
Yeah.
follow all of her doings.
All right. Well, we'll jump off. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out, and thank you so much for the donations. It's really huge.